Have you had a spiritual awakening? You might like this. So, when does a spiritual awakening happen? So, for me, it happened when my great grandmother died, and I was 18, and 4 weeks to the day of her death, she was at the base of my bed and kind of flicked on the switch of all of this. So many years later, I was found myself now being a full time working medium. It's not been easy. I gave many readings away for free in the beginning. I used to go and hold on to people's go to people's houses and hold on to their hands and be like, am I seeing anything? Is anybody there? And I would just say what I got. And I would just ask people to be honest with their responses because I needed to understand and gain my support and understanding how it was working for me. And really, for a long time, I had no idea that there was a difference between being a psychic and being a medium. And so I got to be blessed enough to meet a mentor called Mavis Patilla. And she kind of made me see the jigsaw pieces, which were my way of working, my gifts, I suppose. And she helped me just put the pieces together and go, there you go. Once that happened, it was kind of like the light switch was just turned on even brighter. And from there, my spiritual awakening happened probably more than once. I believe we all have our big spiritual awakening. But for me, it was when I was 18 and my great grandmother died. And from that, my mum said I had gift as a kid, but I remember none of it. So funny enough, then this happens again because trauma can awaken someone's gift. And so many people who've lost people in tragic ways or had trauma in their life have an awakening. And then you have, I would say, maybe many awakenings or more unfoldment where things unfold in ways that we're not really prepared for, but when they happen we look back and go, oh, okay. Or we start to get signs from the spirit world that are repetitive, or we start to get repetitive types of people because the spirit world as a network are going to talk about you and say, oh, by the way, George the medium, he knows what he's doing to speak to people who have sadly taken their life, and he knows how to help because I've lost people like that in my life, so they know that I know how to deal with that trauma and pain. But my spiritual awakening has happened more than once, and so for that to be in my life something that I never expected to happen was, I never expected to be here all these years later doing this full time, owning a spiritual centre in the heart of Glasgow and getting to travel the world and do what I do and be lucky enough to do that. Am I still going through awakenings? Yeah. Do I learn about people in my life that have stabbed me in the back? Yeah. Have I learned those lessons? Have I tried to share that with other people and they've not listened and they've been hurt? Yeah. But that's life, I suppose. But are we continuously on a journey of spiritual awakening? What do you think?